Have you ever wondered if your thoughts could shape the world around you? Picture this, a universe that listens to the whispers of your mind, responding to the intentions you send out into the cosmos. In this video, we'll unravel the simple yet profound idea that your mind holds the key to a conversation with the universe itself. What if the power to shape your reality was as close as your next thought? Let's explore how your mind can be a gateway to speaking with the universe. The human mind possesses an extraordinary ability to shape reality through the channels of consciousness and intention. This power can be likened to the creation of worlds within a lucid dream, where the dreamer's awareness influences and molds the dream landscape. Recognizing the interconnectedness of our inner and outer worlds allows us to harness the immense potential within ourselves to consciously create and manifest our desires. Just as a dreamer navigates their dreamscape, we too can navigate the landscape of our reality with focused intention and conscious awareness. Picture the mind as a canvas where thoughts and intentions paint the landscapes of our existence. The realization that, as above so below, as within so without, encapsulates the essence of this profound connection. The notion suggests that the patterns and energies within our inner world are mirrored in the outer world, forming a symbiotic relationship that we can consciously engage with. Delving into the depths of this concept, we find that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are not mere fleeting occurrences within the mind, but rather powerful forces that shape the external circumstances of our lives. It's akin to the gentle ripples in a pond that emanate from a single stone cast into its still waters. Our intentions are the stones, and the ripples are the manifestations in our external reality. To further explore this philosophy, let's turn our attention to the teachings of Neville Goddard, a 20th century mystic and philosopher who delved into the power of consciousness and imagination. Neville Goddard was born in Barbados in 1905 and later moved to the United States. His journey into the realm of metaphysics began with his exposure to the teachings of Abdullah, a mentor who introduced him to a unique interpretation of biblical scriptures. Central to Neville Goddard's teachings was the concept of imagination creates reality. He emphasized that our outer world is a direct reflection of our inner world, and our imagination is the tool through which we can shape and influence our experiences. Goddard believed that by vividly imagining our desires and living in the feeling of their fulfillment, we could bring about corresponding events in our external reality. One of Goddard's key teachings was the power of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. He encouraged his followers to enter a state of consciousness where they felt as if their desires were already fulfilled. According to Goddard, this state of assumed fulfillment impresses upon the subconscious mind, which then works to bring about the circumstances necessary for the realization of those desires. Goddard often drew parallels between his teachings and various biblical stories, using them as allegories to illustrate the potency of the human imagination. He argued that the Bible's stories were symbolic representations of psychological and spiritual truths, encouraging his audience to interpret them metaphorically rather than literally. Drawing from ancient traditions, neuroscience, quantum physics, and metaphysical philosophy, we embark on a journey to explore the techniques that empower the mind. These insights reveal the incredible potential for individuals to shape their reality solely through the power of their thoughts. Delving into the realm of consciousness, we discover the role it plays in manifesting desires and creating our own reality. The mind, when aligned with intention, becomes a potent force capable of bringing forth our aspirations into the tangible world. Ancient traditions from various cultures have long recognized the power of the mind in shaping our experiences. From meditation practices in Eastern traditions to visualization techniques in ancient Western mysticism, these traditions have sought to tap into the inherent potential of the mind. Through simple yet profound exercises, individuals aim to quiet the chatter of the mind and connect with a deeper, more expansive consciousness. Neuroscience, a relatively recent addition to the exploration of the mind, has provided scientific insights into the workings of the brain and its connection to consciousness. The brain, a complex organ, houses billions of neurons that communicate through intricate networks. Recent studies suggest that our thoughts and emotions can influence brain activity, creating new neural pathways and connections. This implies that our mental states have a tangible impact on the physical structure of our brains, opening up the possibility that intentional mental practices could lead to positive changes in our neural architecture. Quantum physics provides a fascinating lens through which we can understand the intimate connection between consciousness and the law of assumption in shaping reality at the quantum level. At the quantum level, things behave in ways that defy our everyday understanding of the world. It's like peeking behind the curtain of reality and discovering a dance of particles and waves, a cosmic ballet where the observer plays a crucial role. The observer effect, a concept in quantum physics, highlights the profound influence of consciousness on the behavior of subatomic particles. In simple terms, the act of observation alters the outcome of an experiment. It's as if the universe responds to our attention, adjusting its dance based on the observer's presence. This phenomenon echoes the idea that our thoughts and intentions can shape the unfolding of events in our lives. When we talk about talking to the universe with our minds, we are touching upon the idea that our thoughts and intentions have a subtle but significant impact on the fabric of reality. Just as a quantum experiment is altered by the act of observation, our lives are influenced by the focus and energy we bring to our thoughts. The law of assumption, a concept linked to conscious creation, suggests that assuming a particular outcome can influence the probability of that outcome manifesting. In the realm of quantum physics, particles exist in a state of potentiality, a fuzzy realm of possibilities where the mere act of observation collapses this wave of potential into a definite reality. Similarly, our thoughts exist in a realm of possibilities, and the energy we invest in them can bring certain outcomes into sharper focus. It's as if our intentions act as a guiding force, nudging the cosmic dance towards a particular choreography. Internal transformation serves as the cornerstone of conscious creation. Navigating through a world filled with distractions, the challenge lies in reprogramming the mind to align with the reality we wish to manifest. The external world is a reflection of our internal state, emphasizing the need to focus on changing our inner landscape for successful manifestation. At its core, internal transformation is about reshaping our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. It's a process of consciously choosing the narratives we tell ourselves and adopting a positive mindset. This shift in perspective is not about denying challenges or difficulties, but about choosing to perceive them as opportunities for growth. By acknowledging and redirecting negative thought patterns, we can pave the way for a more constructive and fulfilling reality. Conscious creation is rooted in the understanding that our thoughts and emotions are like seeds planted in the fertile soil of the mind. What we sow internally, we reap externally. If we constantly water the seeds of doubt and negativity, we can't expect to harvest a crop of positivity and success. Therefore, the first step in conscious creation is cultivating awareness of our internal dialogue. Consider the mind as a garden. A well-tended garden yields beautiful flowers, while a neglected one may be overrun with weeds. Similarly, our minds require care and attention. We must consciously uproot the weeds of self-doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs, replacing them with the seeds of confidence, courage, and expansive thinking. One practical way to foster internal transformation is through mindfulness practices. These can include activities like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking moments throughout the day to observe our thoughts without judgment. By becoming aware of our mental landscape, we gain the power to reshape it intentionally. The interplay between consciousness, perception, and the law of attraction comes to the forefront as we explore how the state of mind influences the version of oneself in the present moment. Taking responsibility for our reality requires a deep understanding of the connection between our internal state and the experiences we attract. The realization that we are active participants in the creation of our reality empowers us to shape our destiny consciously. By assuming responsibility for our thoughts and feelings, we take a quantum leap towards manifesting the life we desire. One philosopher who delved into the intricacies of consciousness and its impact on our reality is Alan Watts. Born in 1915, Watts was a British writer and speaker known for interpreting and popularizing Eastern philosophy for a Western audience. His exploration of consciousness and the nature of the self has left a lasting impact on those seeking a deeper understanding of the human experience. Watts often emphasized the interconnectedness of all things and how our perception shapes our reality. He proposed that our individual consciousness is not separate from the world around us, but is, in fact, an integral part of the larger cosmic consciousness. According to Watts, understanding this interconnectedness is essential for shaping a harmonious and fulfilling life. In the context of the role of state and consciousness in manifestation, Watts would argue that our state of mind is not isolated, but is in fact a reflection of the broader cosmic consciousness. He believed that by aligning our individual consciousness with the universal consciousness, we could tap into a greater source of creativity and manifestation. Watts often spoke about the concept of the taboo of knowing who you are. He suggested that many people are estranged from their true selves because of societal conditioning, cultural expectations, and a lack of self-awareness. To manifest our desires and shape our reality, Watts would encourage individuals to break free from these societal constraints and connect with their authentic selves. According to Watts, the state of mind plays a crucial role in the manifestation process. If an individual is in a state of inner harmony and alignment with the cosmic consciousness, they are more likely to attract positive experiences into their lives. On the other hand, a state of discord or disconnection may lead to the manifestation of undesired outcomes. One well-known parable that conveys the idea of using the mind to communicate with the universe is the two birds from the ancient Indian scripture, the Upanishads. The Upanishads are a collection of philosophical texts that explore the nature of reality and the self. In this parable, two birds are perched on the same tree. One bird is busy eating the fruits of the tree, representing the individual self or the embodied soul. The other bird, however, is simply watching without eating, symbolizing the eternal and unchanging aspect of the self, often identified with the divine or cosmic consciousness. The bird that eats the fruits becomes entangled in the pleasures and sorrows of the material world, experiencing the ups and downs of life. It is immersed in the dualities of joy and sorrow, success and failure. The bird that observes, on the other hand, remains unaffected and serene, witnessing the experiences of the other bird. This parable suggests that individuals have two aspects to their existence: the transient material self that interacts with the world, and the eternal spiritual self that simply observes without attachment. By turning the mind inward through practices like meditation and self-reflection, one can connect with the deeper, unchanging aspect of the self and align with the universal consciousness. The parable encourages individuals to recognize the dual nature of their existence and to strive for a harmonious balance between the active engagement with the world and the contemplative awareness of their true nature. It conveys the idea that by quieting the mind and transcending the fluctuations of daily life, one can attune themselves to the universal order and communicate with the higher dimensions of existence. In order to communicate with the universe through our minds, we must utilize practical steps and exercises. One practical step is to find a quiet and comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Sit or lie down in a relaxed position and take a few deep breaths to calm your mind. Next, focus on your thoughts and feelings, paying attention to the present moment. Try to let go of any worries or distractions. Imagine your mind as a clear and open space, ready to connect with the universe. As you continue to breathe deeply, think about positive and uplifting thoughts. Picture yourself surrounded by a warm and bright light, symbolizing the positive energy you want to send out to the universe. You can also try visualization exercises, such as imagining a peaceful and serene place. Picture yourself in nature, surrounded by trees, flowers, and a gentle breeze. Feel the connection between yourself and the natural world, understanding that you are a part of something much bigger. Another effective exercise is to express gratitude. Take a moment to think about the things you are thankful for in your life. This positive energy can help create a stronger connection with the universe. Balancing detachment from the outcome with the assumption of the desired result is crucial in the process of conscious creation. By cultivating a sense of faith and trust in the universe, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that lie beyond the realm of our current perceptions. In conclusion, the journey of using our minds to speak to the universe is a profound exploration into the depths of consciousness, intention, and the interconnectedness of all things. As we embrace the principles and practices discussed, we embark on a path of conscious creation and manifestation, actively participating in the co-creation of our reality with the universe. May this journey be one of self-discovery, empowerment, and the realization of the boundless potential that resides within each of us.